Alright guys, I'm at the top of the mountain. Alright, so I'm gonna basically drive down it and I'm gonna film it and then I'm gonna back up it. We're gonna have a great time, guys. Here we go. I got my bucket on because I'm gonna try, when I'm backing up it, I'm gonna try to back drag it, and then at the bottom, when I get to the bottom, I'm gonna back up it and I'm gonna back drag it with the bucket the best I can, and then I'll probably come back up here and off camera I'll do the same thing from the top down, and then I'm gonna let the rains come and soak into that red mud. It doesn't look like it, but I got down there to it. It just, some of the topsoil fell back in it, kind of colored it, but it's down to the red mud, the clay, and the water. And over time, some of the heat, it'll bake it into basically a road that won't slide. And if it does, I've got plans to make it more like stairs over time, so it ain't no big deal. I was gonna dig in this some more anyway. So here we go. Put our little bucket down low, tilt it back so it don't grab the ground. I'm gonna put it down about right there. And here we go. I got my 4-wheel drive on and I got it in low. And my throttle's about 1800 RPMs. So I'm going to raise the bucket up a little bit. I think it was catching. And we're just going to go real easy down this hill. If your brakes are questionable, do not try these things, all right? Brakes are imperative. Chalk your wheels, do all the safety things, all right? Here we go. I got my backhoe on the back. You guys have already seen that. But we're gonna head on down this hill. And hold on before we begin, or whatever. I'm just gonna raise. I want to make sure it's on first. All right, we're gonna raise this thing up just enough that it doesn't catch anything. All right, here we go. Put your seatbelt on, all that good stuff. Here we go. And yeah, some of my tools and my diesel jug are just thrown about. I do pick them up, but I wanted to go down this hill. So here we go. We're going. We're going. All right, now now this is imperative since all right, so you want to try to make things level. I got to come back and work on this hill because tractors, the front has suspension, the back don't. That means flip flop. They say wheel spacers help. I don't know. I ain't got none. So right in this area, it's kind of bad. So this is what I do because I understand how this works. The wheel on the outside of a turn. Like that wheel has all the weight on it now. If I turn it however sharp I turn it, it has all the weight on it. So even when I'm unlevel, if I'll just try to put the weight on the wheel on the outside of the turn, all the weight goes on that wheel. You go ask a physicist. That's how it works. So when that happens, I try to put the weight on the higher wheel. And that kind of keeps it from, it kind of helps. It ain't no guarantee though. But here we go. This is a Kioti Ck2620. Pick our bucket up. Just picking up our dirt over there. This is a Kioti Ck2620 with its backhoe that goes with it. There's only one that really fits it from Kioti. It's that one. Put that back down. And you want some weight on the front of your tractor when you're doing this with the backhoe. You want a ballast, so to speak, a counterweight. Because the backhoe weighs a lot, obviously. I wouldn't have done this if I had like a 3-point connected backhoe. That tractor probably would have broke. I don't know. I ain't got no experience, but the backhoes on these tractors, they have subframes that come with them. So yeah. My advice, if you're going to be using that backhoe a lot, and you know, once you get a tool, you always find a use for it. I don't know why that is, but it is. When you do, you do. And that made me nervous. For some reason, we all, you know, we'll find a use for it. I'm going to back up a little bit. All right, there we go. But if you're going to be using the backhoe or the excavator a lot, get you a mini excavator if you got smaller projects. Because the backhoe, this thing cost me $14,000 by the time I had it installed and back at my house ready to use. If you're like me doing stuff like this, if I could have known ahead, I would have got an excavator instead of a tractor. So take that into account. And I'm one of those people, I can't know until I do it. Sorry, that's just the brakes. So I need, so I had to get experience. It's expensive experience, but I mean, we got 80 to 100 years on planet Earth, right? If we're lucky. So it doesn't really matter, because I can always make more money, right? And I like my tractor. Hell, look what it can do. Look what we're doing. This is, and I ain't found the limitations yet. The limitations are in the operator, in the beholder. So there we go. We're going. We're going. I'm going to tell you, that bucket on its own weighs probably 600 pounds at least. I'm not sure. That's why I say at least. That bucket makes it change the dynamic going down this hill. So weight affects you. Rock back and forth. If you have your front axle rotate, it turns on a tractor. So you got some suspension there to compensate. The back does not. The back makes or breaks you. All right. But we are here. Made myself a little area. I still got some work to do. But the road was the most important part. I really need a staircase. There we go. We're here, Charlie Chan. Backing it on up. Backing it on up. Oh, I can't look at that. We're about to go on back up that hill, baby. Me, the tractor, and God about to go up the hill. And then I'm going to get some work done on this thing. I'm going to back it on down here with this bucket to drag with. Look at that tree, boy. That's wild. Alright, here we go. This Kioti tractor is a damn good tractor. Now, before I do is I got to crank the throttle up, so it's going to get loud. But that's alright. Loud is allowed. Alright, so here we go. We're cranking her on up. We're going to give it hell. Alright, we're going to drop that a little bit. We are in 4-wheel drive, got differential. I just want to say right now, that pedal, I don't know who the hell that's for, but that ain't ergonomic. I'm going to strap a piece of metal to that, because you got to stomp it. And there's a lock in there, so the wheel has to be on there. The cog has to be lined up for it to pop in there. But it's still difficult to do that even when that's the case. But we shouldn't need it. Here we go. Keep your wheel in the track. Come on, baby, you can do it. Take it. Take no prisoners. Come on, to the top, to the top. Have some damn faith, and you can go straight up a mountain on a tractor. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you believe and pray for, you will have it in both heaven and on earth. With enough faith, you can drive straight up a vertical incline on a tractor. Come on, let's go. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Go, go, go. Yeah. Come on, last part's a trick. Yep. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. That sounded violent. That's and we are going to take a little break. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. Anyway, no leaks or nothing. That took me to do that right there about 2 days. That was non-stop digging, working, throwing my body around. I'm tell you something. On this hill, man, I'll tell you something. It's like riding a mechanical bull when you're on that damn thing. I know you got riggers, but when you're trying to get shit done, it's like riding a damn mechanical bull on the back of this thing. But yeah, she's looking good. Made some alterations to my bucket. I don't usually like scoop stuff with it. I want to get one of them bars that you put across here. It looks like they make them or something. But I really need to get one because, yeah. I really need to get one of them with the teeth on it. But I got something to dig with. This is what I really want. I really want one of them buckets that are as wide as this tractor. And they make them. I can't find a company that makes them. And I got to go. I like my Kioti dealer. The place I got it from. Got it from Foothills Tractor. Over here. A place called Alexandria. And I really, really, really like it. And guy down there who sold it to me, nice guy, real nice guy. They can't find the air filter for it. I haven't tried recently. Maybe something changed, but it's like a different one than normally comes on these machines. I can't find the air filter for it. You know, they mainly do Mahindra machines, but they were selling these. I had heard really bad things about Mahindra. Like, oh, you can't get a single part for the thing? Forget it. Forget it. I'm buying these Kiotis. I hear parts are pretty. It's a fluke on the air filter. I give them a break on it. I bet I should try to find it. But strange thing is, these are like brand new for like, I believe they came out either last year, maybe. And the air filter is elusive as hell. Like, it makes me wonder what the hell, man. You know. And some people would say like, well, you ain't. Yeah, air filter on a tractor, on a diesel machine, you dust that up. That ain't the point. I should be able to get something simple as air filter, right? I mean, you know, it's a damn good machine. I hit it with. I need to get a new grill guard. Nothing's wrong with it, but I tried to patch this guy. I did all right. You can tell it's mine. It's customized. That look like something I would own, don't it? This thing and me done wage war together. This is my tank. Alright, that's a damn good machine. There has been some times when I was working that place up there when I thought this thing was going to flip over, and it never did. But if I was going to do it again as much as I done spent on that backhoe and this machine, I would have probably tried to find a really good condition bulldozer. Or a nice little excavator. I say that every time I look at the machine, but I'm proud of this machine. Look what it did. The only thing I have issue with is that for as much as this backhoe costs on a tractor, and go get one of them mini excavators, $10,000, you got like a 4,000 pound mini X. And what about the warranty? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Nowadays, the way economic circumstances are, warranties are going to start getting harder and harder and harder to honor for anyone across the board because of parts. Anybody who has like a new machine go bad, usually, you know, you're playing a waiting game, right? So it's kind of like that, you know. I'd take my chances because I'm mechanically inclined. I hear on those mini excavators, there's no part that's proprietary. That means that you can go up to like a hydraulic supply store, get your hoses, get some parts for it. You can go to Tractor Supply Store, get you everything you need for it. And that doesn't mean that I can't ever buy one, but I put this thing, it earned its keep. Let me tell you that. Now, sure, it's not as fast as one. I done turned this into a review video, but you know, whatever. It's not as fast as a Mini X would have been, but a Mini X, I would have got on it and I would have just been sitting there going, I wish I had the bigger one. And before you know it, I got a yard full of machines that are barely used. You know? So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like I really got to get on here and back drag though. But at some point, I could probably get me a mini excavator, something simple if I needed it. But I'm telling you the truth. That's pretty much what I needed a backhoe to do. By the time I paid for this work to be done, it might have been, I don't think it would have been as much as this backhoe. But I could finance the backhoe. I don't know if you can finance labor and shit. All right, I doubt it. Some places might offer it. Some people might offer it. I don't know. But I could finance the backhoe. I didn't have like a few $1,000s. I don't have a few $1,000s to cough out. You know, I got this machine, and the way I see it is I need to be using this thing. And, you know, if I bought this thing and it just sat there for the money I spent on this thing, I could have paid someone to probably do everything that I wanted done here overall, right? So, but the thing is, I don't want to pay someone to do something. I want to experience it. I want to do it. I want to put myself into it and, you know, be able to, you know, you get experience and skills when you do stuff yourself. And I'm, you know, I want to do it myself so that I can, I'm somewhat of a creative. You got to get inspiration somewhere. And usually what I used to would have wrote about is I went to war with the forest. And now I ain't going to write that because I love the forest. Think about it, I went to war with the forest. I have to find a different way to write about this adventure with the same intensity and the same passion into it. A different way. I ain't going to try, because somebody going to read that. They might get it. I'm going to war with the forest. Don't go to war with the forest. The forest is beloved. Look at this place, man. You think I want to fight this place? This place is beautiful. I want to love this place, not fight with it. But yeah, there's a spot over there I want to make a waterfall. That's going to be a lot easier than this because I'm just going to have to dig and move the dirt to the side. And at the bottom have a pond that feeds into those creeks. And the creek's on my property line, so I believe they're within my property line. The stakes are on the outside of that creek that I think you see right there, and the smaller ones there that usually runs. So both of them are on my side, I believe. I'm going to make 100% sure, because if it belongs to my neighbor, the last thing I want to do is impede on anyone's property. But I could easily put the waterfall and some piping up this hill, and I could make this creek basically flow, and I could make it flow, and then solar powered pump it back up here to this pump, and then it drops in a waterfall and it goes back in here, and it circulates, and it's always running. It flows on out there somewhere. So it's something I have to actually look into and make sure. I don't want to cause someone's property to flood or anything because I'm playing around with this stuff and trying to make the creek run. The creek beds are huge. That means at one point the water was probably running nonstop. Or at the very least, they've been there for a long time. I really need to back drag this. All right, guys, I got to get to work. See ya.